Don't underestimate the search bar, guys. Search algorithms are in place on like YouTube, Google. YouTube is a search engine, and so using the search bar is a really good thing. YouTube search bar, Google search bar are the best search bars out there. And what I mean by that is if you type in a letter, it auto-populates a bunch of search terms based off of the letter that you typed in, and it's populating the most searched search terms. So it's immediately telling you right here, hey, you typed in the letter J. Okay, here's the most popular search terms, the search terms with the highest search volume based off of the letter J. So you could come randomly, just throw letters and combinations of letters in here, see what pops up, and see if that's something you could make a video on, or to not be as random, to be more specific to your niche, your topic of videos. If that's what you're doing, then you could, for example, my channel about selling stuff online marketing, I could type that and I could type online and see what pops up. So right there, the second one, online income, I'm immediately seeing that could absolutely apply to my channel. So maybe that's one I want to click in and do some research on, and I'll show you what that research is in just a second. If I keep scrolling down, then I've got online jobs right here, got online business. So there's 3 different search phrases that I could potentially use. So for example, a much more specific targeted search term might be online income. Let's just type this, let's see what comes up. Actually, so here, for example, you could just type online income and see if it does give you a search term that is a bit more specific. So it didn't, so what if I typed in online income using, so right there, online income using phone. So you notice right here, if I zoom in, there's this little tag next to the view count, and it says powered by vidIQ. vidIQ is a tool that you're going to need to use to do this research, to do this strategy here for finding high volume search terms, and it's free and it's just a Chrome extension. So just Google search vidIQ, download the free Chrome extension, make sure it's installed, and then once you go to YouTube, you'll be able to see the subscriber count next to the view count right here. And there's other tools, like if you look over here in the right, there's this vidIQ section. There's other tools inside of vidIQ, but right now for this strategy, you just want to have that subscriber count pop up right here. Now obviously you can click into the channel and see the subscriber count that way, but what we want to do right here is just take a quick scroll through these top videos, look at the subscriber count, and look at the view count. And what we're looking for is a lopsided ratio, meaning a low subscriber count compared to the view count. In other words, a view count that is much higher than the number of subscribers, because that for sure means that those views are not only coming from their subscribers or from the number of their subscribers that see that video, it's coming from, sure, probably some of their subscribers, but they're pulling a lot more views from not their subscribers, meaning strangers are finding their videos and watching it. And it'll also give you an idea of if you'll be able to rank for that search phrase or not. So right here, for example, and here's exactly what I mean by that, because if we look right here, okay, 1 million, 2 million, 180,000, 400,000, a million subscribers. And if we look at the view counts, so this isn't necessarily, not a great example because the subscriber count is on, it's kind of split honestly. But what I'm saying right here is that all of these channels are hundreds of thousands or millions of subscribers. So me, for example, I'm trying to make a video and trying to rank for online income using a phone, I'd have a hard time ranking unless my video does crazy well. But it would be pretty difficult for me to rank because I have very, very few subscribers for this search term. So the ideal situation is that you find a bunch of views happening, and the channels that are getting all of those views, you see a low subscriber count on those channels. For example, if I type in Instagram followers hack, I know this one because this is a search term that I used years ago on a video, but it's still showing the same thing here, honestly. So if we look right here, this is a great example, 4.7K subscribers, pulling 109,000 views. This one right here, 328,000 subscribers, it's a pretty high subscriber count, but the 5 million views on it is the lopsided ratio we're looking for. 1.64 subscribers, 98,000 views, 11.2 thousand subscribers, 2.8 million views. So that right there is an indication of a lot of search volume happening and low competition happening for that search phrase, so that you can actually get your video to rank for that phrase. And I think if we scroll down here a little bit, my video's probably still ranked here. Yeah, so this video, it's old now and outdated, so it's not really at the top anymore, but for a long time it sat in the first and second spot up here. And so that's why when we look right here, this video has pulled almost 1 million views. And if we look at my subscriber count right here for that video, almost 6,000 total subscribers for the lifetime of that video. And that's a pretty good chunk of my channel. What am I at right now? 23,000? Yeah, just over 23,000. So 6,000 is a pretty good amount of that. And most of that came from, like I said, that video is kind of older. So most of those subscribers came earlier on in my channel's lifetime.